Hi guys, I'm Jimmy James Tran, and today I'll be coloring and bleaching my hair. I'll be doing a beautiful streak and hopefully it'll give you guys some insight. I am so excited to finally be bleaching my hair. I have been stalling this for so long. I have a 1-inch regrowth and I can finally bleach. Yes! 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 Step 1, supplies. You will need a bowl, a brush, a comb, a rat tail comb with a tail, bleach, developer, cream or liquid, color. Takes me forever to put these gloves on. Gloves. Ooh, sensational. Shampoo and clips. The next supplies I'll be using are optional, but they'll make things a lot easier. They are an old shirt, not a black sweater, old towels that can be colored or bleached, spray bottle, and shampoo bottle. The shampoo bottle will be used to spray on areas that I don't want to be bleached, like my skin and clothes. What will happen is if bleach does fall on there, it'll be able to deactivate the bleach from burning or bleaching my hair and give me enough time to wipe it off and clean it off later. Foil. Some of you guys might be needing foil if you have longer hair. And a second comb, rat tail comb, and a bowl. Now for the second step, sectioning. Sectioning is really important, so that way we can separate the hair that needs to be bleached and not bleached. I'm gonna start off by wetting my hair a little bit, so that way I can section it easier. Next, I'll be using the rat tail comb with the end tail part to section my hair, and I'll be clipping it. You'll see me put shampoo in my hair and combing it in, so that way the shampoo can actually deactivate any bleach that falls onto the portions of my hair that I don't want to be bleached. When bleaching your hair should be dry. If it's too wet, what will happen is it'll dilute the bleach, giving you an unbalanced bleaching. You'll see me using the spray bottle, but just for sectioning. Over time, it will dry and hair can be slightly damp when bleaching. Now I'm done sectioning my hair. As you can see, I have 3 clips on the sides that I don't want to be bleached. I also put shampoo inside of it and combed it through and tightly put the clips inside. Now, I look like a weird depressed emo kid. You wouldn't understand. Now it's time for step 3, application. First, I'm going to be mixing the bleach. I'll be using the Quick Blue from Sally's. What I love about the Quick Blue is that not only does it have a blue tone to it, which takes out orange and yellows, which it does pretty well in, not too good, but it works quick and it's blue. Yeah. And I'll be using a 40 volume bleach, which is one of the highest in the market out there. There are different levels to bleach, such as 10, 20, 30, and 40, even 60, but we don't want to mess around with 60. I'm using a 40 peroxide bleach because I want this to move very quickly and fast. Important note with bleaching your hair. If your hair has already been processed too much or fried from coloring or bleaching, try to use a lower peroxide volume or developer, such as 10s and 20s. But if your hair is starting to fall out, I deeply suggest you stop. Because your hair is gonna fall out and it's gonna be like crazy, hey. Like, you wouldn't understand. I'm gonna be using 1 scoopful of the bleach. Next, I'll be pouring it inside and mixing it. You're gonna wanna pour gradually, so that way as you mix the bleach in with the peroxide, you can see the consistency of it. What you're gonna want is like a nice pancake or like cake batter mix. Nothing too thick, nothing too liquidy. I'm gonna be using chopsticks because it's part of my culture. And I grew up with them and I eat with them too. Some people like to use whisk, I prefer chopsticks. This should be the consistency of how your bleach should be. Now I'm going to be using the spray bottle with shampoo and water inside to spray on areas that I want to protect. Put your gloves on. Now I'm going to be putting the bleach in my hair. As you can see, I have about a 1-inch regrowth. If I put bleach on my scalp right now, what will happen is the heat from my head will speed up the process of the bleach, make it lighten quicker, and that one section right here will actually fry that portion off, making my hair fall off. So you need to bleach everything above that. So I'm not doing my scalp right now. But since I already have this portion bleached and I don't want it to be bleached more or it will be fried off, I will bleach it a little bit later. but I'm just going to be doing this section right here, not this area or on my scalp. So now I have the bleach in my hair. As you can see, it's not really on my scalp, but it is 1 inch in. I didn't put too much of it on the blonde already. Some of you guys might need a foil to do this. I personally just let it hang off the clip right here. Alright, so let's see it and let it process. Make sure to check on it from time to time to make sure it's fully saturated. There will be times when it might need a little bit more bleach as it processes. So from the looks of it now, my midsection is finally bleached to the level that I wanted. You can do something called the strand test to make sure that your hair isn't gonna break apart. You pretty much take one piece of hair, one strand, and you pull. If it gets elasticy and kind of stretchy, you should move on to the next step or take it off. So I'm going to be bleaching the scalp area and the top to lighten it up some more. Alright, so I put the bleach into the top section and my scalp. I don't know if you guys saw during the fast frame, I used the rat tail comb to take off some of the bleach that was on some of the parts that I didn't want bleached. You can always reapply shampoo and then wipe it off with the rat tail comb and then put it on like a towel like this. So yes, let's let it process and see how it turns out. The bleaching is done. As you can see, I don't know if I can show you guys correctly, it is pretty light. It's a nice pale yellow blonde. It has been processed before. I did a couple strand tests and I got some breakage, so I'm gonna take it out. I'd rather it a little darker than actually me risking all that hair falling out from the front. As you can see, I put a blow dry in it. I also washed it. We have this nice blonde. It is pretty toasted, I can definitely admit that, but light enough for me to put some color inside of it. I'll be using a Ion Color Brilliance. You can get this at any Sally's. It is a semi-permanent, so I can use it without any peroxide, just apply it to the hair. Make sure when you do apply a semi-permanent, comb it through and make sure it sits for about a good 15 to 20. So here I have the color in. I spreaded it quite equally. I used a rat tail comb to take sections off and just put it in. Here it is, and I can't wait for it to finish. Ooh, I look like I work at Hot Topic. You wouldn't understand. Alright guys, this is the finished product. I'm really liking it a lot. I have my lavender throughout the top. It used to be blonde, but I'm really digging this. As you can see, I made a new hairstyle for this look. It's something I'm trying out. If you guys liked the video and it was helpful to you guys, please like it. And if you know anyone who might need some of this advice, definitely share it. And guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And please do subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I will see you guys next time, guys. Finally done. I've been here for like 5 hours.